The goal of this exercise is to be able to insert an effects chain and modify its parameters. Step 1. Open the Sacred Voice song session. Step 2. Click on the Browse button and then choose Effects. Step 3. Open the Effects Chains folder. An effects chain contains multiple plugins in series from the top to bottom. Open the Vocals folder inside it. There are 6 preset chains with male in the title: Male Live, Male Pop, Rock, Vocal, Vocal Louder, and Male Rock Vocals. There are 3 tracks in this session: a vocal track, a rough mix of the rest of the instruments, and a reference track from Adam Ezra's album. Become familiar with the sound of the first 2 tracks played together. The reference mix should be muted while you are listening to tracks 1 and 2.
Stub my toe on the sandy beach. I see things that I read.
Step 4. Click on the reference track's solo button. Compare the quality of the vocal in the first track with the reference mix. What is the difference in tone between the 2 versions? Click on the solo button again so that the reference mix goes back to being muted.
Stub my toe on the sandy beach. I see things that I read. Sometimes I crawl and cram. Always will be where I am. Stub my toe on a sandy beach. I see things that I read. Sometimes I crawl and cram. Always will be where I am.
Step 5. We're looking at the tracks here in large view mode, meaning that the channel strips are taller and there's room to drag the effects chains into the inserts area. Drag one of the effects chain's male vocal presets into the inserts area for the vocal track. Click on the arrow to the left of each plugin's name and select the Expand option. This opens a thumbnail representation of the plugin. Step 6. Click on the down arrow to the right of Insert on the vocal track and select Remove All to take all the effects chain plugins off the track. Try dragging in a different set.
Stub my toe on a sandy beach. I see things that I read.
Step 7. Double-click on the name of any single plugin in the chain to see and modify its settings. Each plugin has its own options for presets. For this exercise, pay special attention to the EQ settings.
Stub my toe on a sandy beach. Stub my toe on a sandy beach. I see things that I read. Sometimes I crawl.
Which effects chain makes the voice sound the most like the vocal on the reference mix? What can you do to the settings of its plugins to make it sound even closer? Select the Store Effects Chain option if you make some modifications and want to save the whole chain for later recall. What other elements in the reference mix on channel 3 are different when compared with the combination of the vocal and band submix on channels 1 and 2?
Stub my toe on a sandy beach. I see things that I read. Sometimes I crawl and cram. Always will be